on Sunday in the Big Ten. First serve of the match from Leverett. And Ewing going off speed. Kate Duffy trying to work the middle. There's Jillian Grimes, veteran libero for Penn State. Good get in the back from Lola Schumacher, Wisconsin transfer who leads the Big Ten in digs. In the middle, Mendelson denied. Duffy, back row attack, Leverett. Good up there. Seems content, backs towards the UCLA bench. It is a Penn State point. And running the middle.
Part of this UCLA offense, continuing to keep the middle involved is going to keep the Penn State so much up down like this. You want a little bit of up and down, but to keep it as level as possible, this is quite the opposite of that.
Out of the timeout, Duffy trying to go to Singletary and middle. Urzua looking to get down the line and does find the line.
Open in the deep corner and placed it right there.
And Singletary hits that same line that Urzua just did for the ace. Lyon tracking back over to Selma. Pushes that across. Duffy on the back set for Briscoe. Duffy. First contact, Ewing. Grimes has to set, and Martin matches another. Kills already here in set one. Penn State trying to close things out. As expected, go to Kennedy Martin, Penn State. And Addie Lyon beginning in the transfer setter. Played some at Missouri and St. Louis. On the outside, Urzua gets set two against Penn State. Lyon for Selman. Down the line and good. Ohio coming in as a defensive specialist. Duffy just going to play it over. Penn State with a free ball. Mendelson went off speed, wanted double contact. Ivkovic can't put it down. Juravicius with a touch in the front row as she's back in for Penn State. And Selman denied up front by the freshman Urzua. Tremendous beach player, that all-around game, and it's just been really solid. And when you get a player like that, hard to take him off the floor. Exhibit A.
Seams in her block, causing some weakness in her block. She needs to be low and pressed over.
There has been quietness too for Kennedy Martin. Out of the back row, Leverett. She's been quiet here in set two. Martin. Lutz laying out for it. Penn State with a free ball. And Martin punishing one to the corner.
UCLA is really trying to stay in these rallies.
And trying to stay in the lead. Penn State getting back to within four.
That line, that's a momentum play if I've ever seen one.
Juravicius with her first kill of the proceedings. Duffy. Penn State couldn't do enough with that. Reestablishing a 5-point edge. Bruins in the neighborhood of this set with pop and the put away.
On a Sunday morning like this.
Maybe not as raucous as it may be some nights here with the early start on Sunday, but the Nittany Lion faithful still loud and proud and invested as usual. Off speed there from Ivkovic.
To figure it out, there will be lots more communication after a miscue like that.
Selman.
It's another example of how you don't necessarily need to be super high, but more so pressed over the net. You can see both.
Double figures in kills in the match, 10 now for the sophomore. Leverett.
Match today in Mackey again.
Trying to get that volleyball floor down. All that basketball prowess there at Mackey. Leverett, 0 aces for the Nittany Lions first 2 sets, 3 big ones here in the third to help them zoom in front. And on the overpass, they don't need to check in that much with the way that she has been delivering on the floor. Critical moment here in the set, and the UCLA block is there. The upper hand on Penn State. Selman, little handcuffed on that first contact. Martin doing the most she could with it. Leverett up and through the block, and the Bruins jump ahead for anyone here at Rec Hall.
Coach Katie talks about how at Penn State Volleyball, you got to win at home and steal on the road. The standard is that you win at home here at Rec Hall for Penn State Volleyball. So
does go into the books as a point for the Bruins. That was a single motion directly down.
With nothing in front of her is wild.
Kill number 20 for Martin. And Leverett coming right back. Again, the 2 scoring stars. Lutz first contact. Rising up in rhythm is Leverett.
Got to make the adjustment to that.
56 swings thus far for the second leading kill getter in the conference. Lexi Jin stepping in to serve for Penn State. And Urzua, the big-time freshman. Selman serving. That may have been long. Bruins played it. And paying the price. Match point for the Bruins. Urzua goes off speed again and delivers. And the Bruins have a signature ranked road win at Penn State.
What a place by Urzua, knowing that she's got that open, going back to back with the same shot.